Ora viva pessoal, my name is André and welcome to a new gameplay or a new world for Oxygen Not Included. And I'm going to test out the Prehistoric Planet Pack. And thank you for Common Sense for leaving a comment pointing this out. I had no idea that they were already producing a new DLC. And they are in fact allowing everybody that has, I don't know exactly what's the one that you need to have. I think you need to have the Frosty and the Bionic, or just the Frosty Planet Pack. And if you have those or that DLC, you are eligible to actually test this. You can change the branch on your Steam page game or in Steam game properties, and you just go for the test branch and you are allowed to test the new Planet Pack. So without further ado, let's go on and let's check it out. By the way, this game is gonna crash because I do have a few mods installed. Actually, the game crashed as soon as I started it. I removed the usual problematic mods and the game started. I have no idea if the game's gonna run smoothly. Most likely it will not. What's gonna happen is the game's gonna crash. I'm gonna remove the culprits and I'm gonna continue the game. Let's go obviously with a survival. I wonder if we're gonna have like mustache dupes. Classic, that, and no more. Beautiful. Let's see quickly what we have here. So relic Asteroid, which is the one that we want. And then, guys, I think now this is gonna be most likely something that I'm gonna have in this shape and form for a few days, maybe a few weeks. Then the DLC is gonna come out, and what's gonna happen is we're just gonna do a refresh and start the game new, fresh as it comes out. But I'm just gonna test this game. I just want to see how the game works, how the mechanics are working, and the dinosaurs that we should have or something like that. But it's just, testing. I still have the other playthrough that I'm doing, and I'm just gonna have to see. I'm gonna test the waters here, because if I do have one more gameplay that should come out tomorrow. If that gameplay gets a lot of, or not all that many views, and the prehistoric DLC gets a lot of them, I might just leave the other one die and just focus on this. Let's see how it goes. Also, I need to enjoy the game. I'm not gonna go with Bionic because Bionic mechanics are something sensitive, and I want to be able to actually be kind of ready for what we're gonna get. I'm gonna choose my duplicants carefully because it's the first time that I'm playing this DLC and I want to check it out. I'm gonna pause the game, choose them, and I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay, so I picked 3. If you follow my channel, you know that I like to have someone focused on building, someone focusing on digging, and then another one focusing on researching. And I did want to get the guy with the mustache, which I'm just going to name it to myself. There you go. I like the guy with the mustache. I think he's actually a new duplicant. I believe they are introducing 2 new duplicants to this DLC. And then let's do the usual Lucas. And this is going to be number 4. Because I like to name this to my own people. So it's usually 2 women and 2 men. And I'm only having... So let's do a 4 here. Or a 5, sorry. It's not a 5th duplicant, but you're going to be number 5. Okay. And the colony is going to be named Meteor. And I think it fits because I think we're going to get hit by meteors or something like that. Fingers crossed, hoping that the game's not going to crash. And let's see how it goes. I do have a mod for fast save. Okay. I'm gonna save the game. Okay, the game saved, which means that I have a few... Oh, wow. Nickel. Oh, this is new. What an amazing thing. Let me just take a snapshot of this guy. Beautiful. Are you aggressive? I wonder if we're going to have like aggressive guys. Okay, so for the time being, this is business as usual. So let's just do the thing. We are 32 degrees. What the hell is that? Research portal. We have this on Frostpunk, in Frostpack. Okay, let's, what's that? Ovagro node. Ovagro vine. These things grow in walls? Huh. 1, 2. They cannot go there. I wonder if they... Okay, let's not dig through there at the moment. Let's do the... 4. Okay, let me do this. And that. Okay, hopefully the game is running at the speed that I wanted to run. And let's see how this goes. Okay, so let's take care of the basics. What is that? Mimica bud. Now, so these things we can eat. I'm not seeing any vines elsewhere. Only this Ovagro node, Ovagro vine. I wonder if this Ovagro node actually creates vines. The hell is that? Forgotten printing pod. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, let's do the usual stuff. Okay. By the way, the first time that I ran the bionic pack, I actually died. So, the hell is that? I wonder if this is the equivalent to the bugs. No. Mimica. What are you? Mimicas? Okay, you can't see because my ugly face is in front, but... Mimicas are airborne organisms that help nearby plants grow more quickly. When its leaves dry up, it will harden into mimillet. Okay, so these guys are the equivalent to the grubs, I believe. Okay. Oh, give me 1 quick second. Okay, I'm done. You know what? I'm actually going to make an investment somewhere in the future, which is Corsair launched a mouse, an MMO mouse, that it has 12 buttons on the side. And that's why I'm gonna get that mouse. The very interesting thing about that mouse is that not only do you have 12 keys that you can assign to whatever you want, and I do this for start recording, pause recording, and all that stuff, but it also integrates with Stream Deck. So if you have the Stream Deck software, you can do things like interact with the recording of OBS or your computer. So I actually have the Stream Deck application on my phone, and I use it to, set a timer, to make a chapter, to record and stop and all that stuff. And every now and then the app doesn't cooperate and it bugs out. But having that mechanically on the mouse, it should be very and extremely interesting. That's why I'm gonna... Now it's 150 bucks, 150 euros. That's a lot, but it might be a great investment. If you actually have that mouse or know anybody that has that mouse, please leave a comment regarding if it's really good or not. Okay, I'm forgetting one very basic thing, which is... Oh, they actually... they have a thing. I'm gonna show you if it doesn't break the game. They have a thing which... So I have a mod called Build Over Plants, which means that the original game didn't allow you to build over plants. You need to dig up the plant, in order to build on the plant. They have integrated that into the base game. So theoretically, if I now do this... Hey, Ultimate! I probably also have the mod installed, but the game should do this on its own. let's just increase the guys. Okay, there you are. Beautiful. Digging for resources, we know that. Duplicant movement, colony, basically. Okay, let's see if we have a new blueprint. That's interesting. I would really like. I really want this blueprint to be related to the prehistoric DLC pack. Let's see if it checks out. Not really, but at least this is different. Beaker hanging pot, a measured approach to indoor. Amazing. I like this one. Great. Okay. You know, it is extremely interesting the fact that Klei does not let the games die. I'm going to do something. Let's see what happens if I do this. I don't know what happens. I wonder if the vines grow where's ground instead of tiles. You know what I mean? Okay, let's now do that. Okay, I can also do this. Okay, so we just removed the vines, right? I'm not sure how this goes, but let's see if we can check the Ooh! Ovagro vine plant. Ovagros are resilient plants with highly efficient nutrient storage and redistribution systems. A healthy node produces many times the amount of energy that it requires. This is used to fuel the growth of exploratory vines that expand onto the surrounding territory. Vines are entirely reliant on the node for nutrients. Each vine features hooked horns that protect unripe fruit and act as crampons. I have no idea what these things are. Enabling the vine to use an empty surface as a trellis. So it grows into it, right? It requires almost 100 kilograms per cycle. 108 to 2,600 calories per cycle. Okay. I'm going to make an experiment. So, let's do something like this. If I grab a ladder, and if I... Oh, beautiful. They're not going to dig it out. Ah, apparently they are. Okay, no problem. Here's what I want to do. I want to see if it will expand. Okay. Okay, now let's actually do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And that's the 16th tile. So I want to see something like... Okay. Let's go this way. Dig that out. And I'm actually going to do this because we don't have the plant going down. We do have this water. Shale. I have no idea what that is. Does it fall? Peat. Consumable ore. This is nickel ore. Okay. Ladder made out of shale. Okay, there's a lot going on there. Beautiful. Okay, so this first interaction is going to be really hard for me, at least, to actually fully understand. I can actually cancel this and remove that. But hey. I wonder if you can actually grow this guy in land. Normal land, you know what I mean? What's that? Snactus. Okay, these are the foods that we need. Right? The hell? Oh, you're jumping. Wow, you're a big guy. Okay, so, I'm going to make something that might be a problem. I wonder if we have... Ooh, that's cold. Okay, and you are a dew dripper. What do you do? Brine ice. Huh. Specifically brine ice. That's interesting. Okay. Should I... Let's go with the naval proximity. I usually do not enjoy this priority table. I'm gonna spend 1 minute just setting everything to very low, because if you have everything set to very low, you kind of gain a bit of okay. Oopa. You gain more maneuverability. At least that's the way I think. Not exactly sure if I'm right. Okay, we need to get there. So in order to get there, let's do this, by the way. So if I set this, let's do construction. So if I set this to 8, let's do digging, and also set to 8. So that's an 8 and that's an 8. They should move into that direction, hopefully. Okay. And we should have something. Oxygen. You need what? Nickel. No, you're okay, but you need what to make it happen? Algae. We don't have algae here. Oh, we do have. Sorry. I need to make research. What are you gonna give me? Unlock research. I don't know what you're gonna give me. Huh. It is interesting that this guy. Huh? Oh, there's a plant down there. Okay, got it. For a split second, I thought we were gonna dig the animal. What's it called? Lump. Okay, that's what. Wow. Why do I have that there? Okay. Volcano. Okay. Okay. There you are. That's a weird coloring system. Purple. Okay. I'm not saying that it's bad or it's good. Oh, what the hell's that? Rex. Wow. That's a cold guy. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I need water. There you go. What did we have? Tutorials. Germs and diseases. How's the germ thing, by the way? We're kind of okay-ish. Okay, we have a volcano there. I'm hearing something. Are you it? I'm hearing like a dun, 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 dun. I don't know what it is. Okay. I think it's this one here. Aaron properties. The duplicants will choose where to work based on the priority. Okay. There you go. Beautiful. Research discovered. Eureka! We've deciphered. Is it deciphered or decrypted? Deciphered. Kabur. Decrypted. The research portal's final transmission. New buildings have become available. The blast shot maker and the meteor blaster. Okay. Demolitor. Imminent threat. Time until impact and calculate impact zone. Para tudo. Pero, this is amazing. Incoming asteroid, Demolier. Is it Demolier? Health, 1,000 of 1,000. Time until impact, 199. Oh, this is amazing. You now have a threat. Collision damage can be avoided by destroying Demolier with intracosmic blast shot before it makes contact. Wow. Okay. Now we have a purpose. I wonder how many comets will come again away. So this is the impact. It is actually quite a lot. We have 200 cycles, right? Okay. That sounds great. Oh, it actually moved the speed of the game to the normal one. Beautiful. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So, let's start doing what I usually do, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well. Furniture. I wonder if we're gonna have new beds. Oh, please. I was expecting a new bed. Okay. Meh. Well, it is what it is. Okay, got it. What do you eat? Lumps are non-hostile critters that subsist on Ovagro vines. You don't have any Ovagro vine anywhere. Okay. When they stomp heavily near plants, the commotion causes harvestable items to fall to the ground. That means that we can do auto-harvesting. That's good. That's very good. Okay, that's one of the things that you cannot do in this game is auto-harvest. With these guys, you can. That. I don't know how many times they stomp. You are... What the hell are you? Pollination. This plant must be pollinated by a critter. Sweetle or Mimica. Okay, got it. Are you hostile? Rekkas are carnivorous critters that feed on smaller critters and produce brine ice. Oh, that's interesting. How the hell that works? Okay, doesn't matter. Their tail feathers can be shorn for feather fiber. Okay. Shareable feather fiber, 4 kilograms per 4 cycles. So, these guys eat meat. Megafrond. These guys eat meat. Look at this. Pips. 0.13 units per cycle. How can you eat 0.3 units per cycle? Okay, you're gonna eat a leg, then you're gonna eat another leg, and then eventually gonna go through the head. But okay, not a problem. Got it. Okay, we have something here. I wonder if we have new volcanoes. Okay, let's make sure we can open copy settings, open. Let's make this an 8, I guess. There you go. That way they're gonna have... What's the red thing? Oh, the impact zone. Ah! That's nice. Call the achievement. What the hell? Bed and bath. Have at least 1 toilet in the colony and a bed for every duplicant. Beautiful. Okay. Amazing. Now, we have 21,000 calories. But we're going to need to make our own. What's the temperature here, by the way? 30-ish thingy, right? What the hell is that? Peat. Peat is a densely packed material made up of partially decomposed organic matter. Okay. Opa, we have something down here. Peat. Okay. Are there any light sources other than these two? No. Okay, we're going to have to find more Ovagro nodes. So, water 90 kilograms per cycle. So, I can make an experiment. So if I were, oh, I'm not, let's see if the game's gonna crash, but beautiful, didn't. That. So if I do this, right? Okay, that means that I can. So if you are unfamiliar with my, with the way I do things, I usually, you know, make my platforms kind of the same way. I know that it's dull, but it makes things easier for me. So let's just do that, and I can do that. Okay, beautiful, see? And that means that I can simply do the same thing. So one, so it's turn, ladder, turn, boomba. Okay, so this now means that I kind of know the positioning of things. And this is what I want. So I can go and do this. For instance, I can fill this with the rest of tile and leave it. There you go. And then do that. Okay. See? Now I kind of know where to place things and where not to do things. Ish. Right. Okay. Now obviously this is, you know, not exactly phenomenal, but it is what it is. Now I can just do this, for instance. Okay. So they have beds, which is great. Okay, let's open this. Still haven't fixed the drag of the copy settings for the doors. How the hell can you dig through a tile? Let's not question that, I guess. What's that? Shale. Okay. Okay. Nicely done. They didn't die, which is great. They can. No, they're not. Okay, beautiful. Here we go. And we're now making a few things. Now, I need to... How much algae do I have? 3,000. Okay. That's actually rather okay-ish. Let's do that. Now, I have water here that I need to... I'm not sure if this is gonna fall. Will this fall? Densely packed material made out of partially decomposed organic matter. Okay, let's see if this falls. But I don't have... No, it doesn't fall. Beautiful. Okay, so if I do this, we're gonna have just enough. I just want to see if this grows there. Okay, and then I can do... Okay. I want to have... let's take care of this. So they're not going to enjoy this. But it is what it is. I can go down to here and just, you know, smash this like that. So this is going to be like a first area for some pool of water. I can actually just increase this and have plumbing. There you are. Let's make a bathroom area, shall we? Let's grab this guy and do... Wrong placement. So 1, 2. Shisa. There you go. We have mash... wash basins. Mash. Wash basins. There you go. Let's remove that. Let's prioritize. Let's do all. Let's prioritize this as an 8, I guess. This as an 8. And then this as a 7. And you are an 8 as well. For the time being, at least. Okay, beautiful. And you are Dartle. You're gonna give me what? These are most likely the Dracos. Okay, you eat dewdrip. And you excrete bleachstone. Non-hostile creatures that you... Okay, probably... They are preyed on by Rexes. Dewdrip... Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave the game this video here. Oh, just in time. And I'm gonna just I will most likely just do kind of like 1 or 2 more because I want to do something. And I'm gonna see how this goes in my channel. If it goes better than the other one, I'll probably suspend the other one and focus on this one. If this just goes kind of either way, I'll just probably finish the other one. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed this little gameplay, and as always, I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye bye.